Hello peeps, welcome to another modern stream in Scales. We have here quite the list, I must say. Quite the list. It's a green-white list by the one and only Peter Tracy of the Steerings. If you know him, if you are on the Harness Skills Discord, you know the man. He's always there providing his lengthy insights. And he's doing pretty well with this list, and I honestly think this list is pure nonsense. No, I actually think this list is pretty good, but let's get over it. Let's get in under it. So first thing is like it's running 4 Spires of Industry for sacking of Zabaz and allowing for white mana for the white spells they're playing. Horizon Canopy and Glimmer Void. 4 Pathways, 4 Sagas, 1 Basic Plains, and 3 Reborns. Pretty standard stuff over here. Well, pretty non-standard stuff over here, but pretty fun nonetheless. 1 Portable Home Main Deck and 3 Mishra's Bubbles. Sorry, 4 Mishra's Bubbles and 1 Golden Jar. This looks a bit sus to me, but hey, we trust it. 1 Power Conduit. You know, maybe we should just be playing Power Conduit again. It's so good with Saga, and you know, you can just side it out game 2 when you know your opponent's gonna bring Artifact Hate. Only 2 Ozoliths, 3 Ingenious Scales, and yeah, the rest is history, as I say. And I need to get my proper art here, one sec, guys. So, I need to put the proper art, Ballista, and the proper art. I don't know why I still haven't sold the other art. The proper art, Hangover Walker, and I need to get myself a good forest and a good plains. Sorry guys, these are mandatory additions to the deck. So let's choose another forest that's not the one I always use. This one is very beautiful, man. Nah, I think we're going for this one, man. This is just actually the best forest. Plains is a bit harder. For me, my favorite is probably the one that's this one. So we're going for that. Cyber is a bit also all over the place. Vazis Case, Nihil Spellbomb, Pithing Needle, Path to Exile. I mean, also Seal of Primordial. I mean, this guy is living the dream, as I say. And we're gonna live it too. Living the dream is fun. Run update Stream Decker. You're a huge fan of Stable Set Forest. Yeah, I have them too on paper, but I realized that almost everybody's plays those forests, you know? So that's why I play. That's why I play the Mirrodin Forest and the. I normally play the Mirrodin Forest, the Phyrexian Swamp, and what else do I play? And the plains actually haven't gotten the plains I like. I know I play the 10th edition plains. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of it. Ooh, what is this? Snaky. There's a lot of very beautiful art for forest. For me, some of my favorite art in MTG right now is the pathways, man. The pathways, I just feel they're just, you know, like it really streaks. Like they're so dynamic. They are like so cool. The concept of it, you know, it's like, I mean, I don't know. I love the art. This is just really cool for me, the pathway arts. All of them, really. But I think this is one of my favorites, the Planeswalk pathway. Like, you know, it's like so dynamic. It's like turn. You can tell there's like wind there. And maybe these things are even moving around. I don't know. Really, really, really cool. I think them Stable Forests are just fantastic as well. Like, these are actually the first forest I ever. Like, the first fancy forest I bought. And I really like them because they're sloped. You know, this reminds me of like a forest in a mountain, you know, a dark forest in a mountain. Not just some shit plain with a plain with forest on top. Playing against Black 5 and 7. We are on the draw. We have Lurus of the Dream Den. We have a pretty good hand. A really good hand, I must say. Good day, Blizzard. How are you? I don't know, my opponent's playing Kitchen, or what are they playing? Another bubble. Another jar. He's probably and doing pretty good. And you? How are you doing? Oh shit, I can save the bubble and trigger the Smith next turn. That sounds kinda good. That's probably Affinity, right? So next turn I can play the bubble. I can play the Smith and play the bubble, triggering it. Maybe I will ping this, especially I was gonna say if they play a drum, I'm gonna not do that. Oh, Embry too. I mean, Embry is annoying, but I think I'm gonna save the Saga for later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Walking Ballista here. Kill the... That's a good thing. Then I'm gonna kill this. Maybe Welding Jar it, but I'm just gonna kill it as well. Maybe actually this is kind of bad to do this. So they can pay 1 mana to get it back. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I actually forgot that they had the Welding Jar. I know it's stupid, but... And I can ping it now. Then play the bubble. Don't love that. And that's kind of a bad thing with the bubble, right? Already the bubble not looking so hot. Maybe I just made a mistake here. Yeah, it's a good hand, but a bit awkward, honestly. So many 2-drops. So they can get a Mishra's Bubble back, draw a card. They can get a Cranial Plating back. There's a... They can get a Thumb Monitor back, right? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they can actually just cast a Thumb Monitor. I mean, I think we just need to hold here, basically. Should really kill his Embry, though, but... Turn to Embry is kind of rough, especially on the draw. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's costing 2. I thought they were gonna cast the... I think this is a mistake. Ah, okay, I thought they were gonna cast the... this was from hand, I was like, I thought they had to select the Thumb Monitor. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh. What a turn 4, turn 3, guys, Jesus. I also think they could have just equipped the... At 19 still, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna play my... in Smith here, trying to find... I'm not so sure I'm gonna play this right, but... Yeah, I was gonna try to find a Ravager. I'm not even sure if I want to pop the Mishra's Bubble, really. I guess I can pay for it, right? Next turn, I can play Hangawak and Ballista. Play Hangawak and Ravager. Probably gonna be quite a lot, so I think I don't really wanna sack the... The bubble will be a 4-4. This will be okay. So I will get 4-4, 6-6, 8-8, 10-10. Move counters here is 12. So maybe that's enough to kill them. So I will not cut. I will not use the bubble right now. I don't really need it. I have what I need in hand, right? So what am I really looking for? Maybe I'm dead actually. 1, 2. They can equip both. Maybe I'm just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep. I don't know, man. My opponent had like the perfect hand. We had a good hand too, but we're on the draw instead of the play. I guess it's good against Saga decks. This is decent. I don't think I want that. This is good. I like Prismatic Ending. 1 mana answers. Really doesn't answer that much. Maybe I don't want Prismatic Ending. Yeah, not my list, but definitely interesting. Portable Hole seems okay. Yeah. Because it triggers a Smith, it just... I'll cut a Bubble versus Esper Sentinel. Got a Worker. I'm not sure if I want to cut this. May not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. My opponent had like basically a turn 4 lethal after they had double Thought Monitor turn 3. So, I mean, they just had like the perfect hand. Just couldn't do anything really. Maybe I could have done something by, I don't know. They just had the perfects. Like, truly the perfects. So, we just need to accept it. Move on. It's very weird, right? The bubbles here, because they're not that great, but... So if this bubble was a 1-drop, so they are drawing a Mishra's bubble too. Yeah. I mean, I guess their deck could play Smith too. Bubble. Some Memnites. This is a mistake, by the way. You should always play your Splendid Drum first, because if I had a removal spell here, I could kill this in response. And that would suck for them. I got a super insane hand by them, like turn 1 Embry. I mean, I guess it's just what the deck does, right? But wow. Turn 1 Embry, guys. An insane hand again. Wow. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I must say. Seal of Primordium does absolutely very little here. I mean, we're so behind already. Like, my opponent went turn 1 Embry, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It just seems very tough. So they get to draw 2 cards every turn from now on. And this is cool. I like how they build it. They have Esper Sentinel, Embry, and they have the drums and the thumb monitors. I like this. I like their build a lot. But like, I mean, this is obviously like what percentage of the games that you have turn 1 Embry. Yeah. They want to try to play it a bit slow. I know their constructs are bigger than mine. They play the plating. Could equip that, but they prefer not to. Yeah, this hand just looks much less appealing if you turn these two owls into two lines, right? Destruction spells seem pretty bad here. I don't really have any heal spell, but maybe I should put it in. Alright. To be honest, if I draw a Ravager, I can win next turn with an Ozolis. My plan is to stall here and try to kill them with an Ingenious Nexus that flies, or... Yeah. They could have equipped it here. It would not have been the worst. They could have attacked too, but... Yeah, they're just drawing two cards a turn. Like, this is basically turn one Lurus right now. Bit rough. Frogmite. So they're also playing Frogmite. I'm looking at the deck list because I want to reverse engineer it and play it myself. I found it cool. I hope they hit 5-0. I mean, yeah, we're gonna make one construct, two constructs, hopefully draw one drop, get down an Ozolis. I mean, none of these flies, so my opponent knows what I'm drawing every single time, which is a bit annoying. So they can equip this and make a construct, which is funny. But they don't do it. So they must have removal, right? Oh, I have a Galvani Blast. No Ravager. So I'm just gonna make a construct here. Can get Pithing Needle named Saga or get an Ozolis. Couldn't get a Pithing Needle named Embry. I think it's kind of what I have to do here. Problem is they have so many value engines, right? They're gonna get Saga token. I think I kind of play so passively. I need to get an Ozolis here. Play as a white source and pass the turn. And I just need to draw a Ravager, basically. Or a Sack Outlet of any kind. Savaz also helps. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just get a Pithing Needle and a name Hangover Walker. But I can also destroy it. But I mean, just the fact that drawing two cards a turn is so rough. Also, they never missed a line drop, and they had the draw on turn one, by the way. When they're playing like 18 lines, maybe. Yikes. Ingenious Nexus. Okay. There goes one of my avenues of winning, but I can obviously... Yeah, I mean, turn one Embry is like unbeatable, man. Like, if you don't have removal for that turn specifically, you're dead. Like, my opponent drew two cards a turn every single game, right? Every single turn, I mean. Bolt Scourge. Very random card to play in this build. 10 10s, man. 10 10s are a lot. 10 10s are a lot. I mean, as long as I don't have Shadow Spear, we can just block for a while. Ravager would obviously be the best one to find, but I'm guessing I'll try to kill this Embry now. At least we stop the bleeding, let's say. Dude, we're playing two Ozolis, man. Two of them. Two Ozolis we're playing. And we drew the second one. That's like 1 in 47 cards. Yeah, please. I need to kill that thing, you know. Things like the cranial plating makes this guy also like a 10-10. Man, but they've been drawing 5 cards. Like, they've drawn 5 extra cards than I have, but... Yeah, we need to draw Ravager. Ravager could be good. Probably lethal-ish. Second Welding Jar. They're playing a ton of 0-drops. I guess that makes sense. If you're gonna play Embry... Drum? Oh my... Dude, they have the perfect hand. They actually have the perfect hand. This is the perfect hand. Like, this is just the perfect. Like, they now equip the Shadow Spear, equip the Cranial Plate into the same guy. I think we lost. Not even equipping the Cranial Plating? I mean, yeah. Oh my. That looks like it. I mean, you can maybe still do something with the Ravager, so let's not give up. Yeah, Ravager is probably still lethal. That's why I'm taking this to the face and just... They're going to 31. Maybe Ravager is lethal. That'd be awesome if it is. Any Ravagers deck? Any Ravager? Oh my. Double Welding Jar 2 means that we're done here. And my opponent went turn 1 Embry, you know what I mean? They went turn 2 Embry to game 1. So game 1 they had turn 2 Embry, turn 3 Double Thumb Monitor, turn 4 Lethal. And game 1 they had, and game 2 they had turn 1 Embry, basically with Bubble. When you play your 3 drops on turn 1, guys, that's pretty strong. That is pretty strong. It's not weak, let's say. Imagine you could play Scabier Combiner turn 1. It's not a great example. Oh, Spike took the lead. I like to get an 8th trophy before the league ends. Oh, I do. Imagine playing this on turn 1, indeed. Powerful stuff. I mean, yeah, Embry turn 1 is pretty rough if you don't have removal there, you know? With Bubble too, so they just drawing 2 cards a turn. I'll keep this hand, I guess. And definitely the mana works. I think the mana is like the big takeaway, that the mana actually works pretty well for this version. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could answer it for 1 turn if I had drawn. Oh, is this burn? Every time I lose wrong 1, I always play against this deck. Yeah, exactly. If you cannot answer it, you're just basically drawing 2 cards a turn. And it's not only the 2 cards a turn, it's the information, you know? It's the fact that you get to see what your opponent is drawing every single turn. So that was just it. That was just taking my Ballista like that. It's a... Okay. Like, okay. I'm guessing they're playing the Reanimator deck. Yeah, it's like, I would do this post-board if you're playing against like a deck that's gonna kill you turn 3, but like, why do it there? Now it's gonna Thoughtseize me. The reason I play the Worker is because if they have something like... Okay, my opponent I know it's gonna have persist next turn, and I'm gonna lose. That's gonna suck. That's just life, you know? If your opponent has turn to persist, it sucks, and you lose the game. We're setting up here for a turn 4 kill. Yeah, I mean, but I can't really play around it that well. Oh, they missed a land drop. So unfortunate. Or it's gonna be a construct. So with a construct, I think I can. I mean, I win next turn, right? Oh, shit. If I draw any artifact, I win next turn. I think. I mean, probably not gonna do it because my opponent could have removal, right? All right. I will not go for it because even if my opponent Archons me next turn, I can still win. Turn of Get is pretty good in skills, I agree. Turn of Get, sorry. They found it. Here's the persist. Never saw that one coming, guys. It's not ever whenever they enter the battlefield or attacks, right? Not when it blocks. I mean, so I attack with both. I can make this a 6/6. I can make this a. I can make this a 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6. Also, so I can chomp. So if I sack this first now, so I sack this as a 2/2, sack this as a 3/3, I sack this is a 4/4, 6/6 to go here. I guess that's lethal. No need to attack, boys. The Throne of God is pretty great, but I think in this version, when you're playing so many white spells, it gets a bit worse. Also, Zavas has made it a bit less good than it used to be. I kind of like the idea of playing only 2 Azulis, though. Sucks so much when you draw the second one. So it's gonna be 12 plus 4, 14, 15. So we should be happy they didn't find Concealed Courtyard. The math checks out. The opponent is dead. Shout out to Zavaz. So guys, that's what we learned today, is that you need to Llano Reborn into the Zavaz to get that extra counter. You always want to Llano Reborn into the guy that you're going to sacrifice first, so you get the extra counter on the Ozo, the extra counter on the Ravager, etc. Easy clap indeed. That's a card. I mean, they're playing the grease stuff, but the animation mode's good. Yeah. I like this. Yep. Shambling. What you got, mate? I mean, they went turn 1 greased into turn, what, 4? I'm not gonna mulligan against this card opponent, and this hand is not bad. Hand can evolve into an easy win. But I'm also 6 though. Good for me. Ah, nice, nice. Scales is so fun, man. I thought this is you, Mr. Seri. You will know what's good. I think I'm just gonna Misha's Bubble and play my skills, play my Bubble on their turn. Brutus, how are you, man? This looks like they have removal, right? What you doing, opponent? Prismatic Ending, not an instant. Path to Exile? What is a white spell that they can do right now? Do you guys think they have Prismatic Ending? It really looks like Ending has an instant, right? No, no, no. Not like this, Shambling. Not like this it works. It works somewhere else. Somehow else. Come on, Shambling. It's still not an instant, also an end step. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Oh, no. Come on, boy. Sorcery. You know. The tension intensifies. It's not ending, guys. What is it? What is it if it's not ending? I'm Mark Graver. Can I find my Rakdos cage, peeps? I mean, if they go turn 3 thing, it's kind of hard to beat them, right? But I mean, if they do the thing next turn, if they do the thing and they kill me, then I actually would like to play the worker. So I can move the counters over the Inmoss. It's gonna be a 4/4. Then I can play a Ballista, tap it, attack with the Inmoss. If they block a ping. Alright, I like it. You don't have persist. Is also fine. It's okay to not have persist, opponent. I promise you, you can keep a hand that doesn't have turn 2 on Margrave, turn 3 persist. Bat the fairy. No. Why do they always have to have it? I swear to God, I don't always have it. Sometimes I don't have it, guys. I'm gonna sack my worker here, of course. So next turn, play Ballista. So this is gonna be a 3/3, a 4/4. There's a 5/5. Next turn, if not, play Felist as a 4/4. I should have discarded the... No, I'm seeing Bat the Fairy. You can link it. I guess this is good if we draw Ravager because we force a chump. No, no Fada push, man. Why is it always the perfects, man? Just like the perfects. Oh my god. Alright. Did they try to ephemerate my... Was it ephemerate? Was it ephemerate all along? Alright, guys. My opponent did the thing and comboed me. Okay, I'll look it up. I think I like my plan here. The animation model kind of sucks. I'll get in the path to exile. I'll have a look. Reviews. Oh my god. The fairy who slows the sunset. Choose up to one. We'll read it later. It's too long. Too much text, man. I don't have infinite time to read that. Alright, this hand has Pithing Needle and Gauge. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna play the Gauge Stone one. I know they may... I had path. Okay. Why would you path me there, man? Why would you path it? I don't think they have path. So the reason I'm playing the Cage is because they play a lot of this card. And they probably only play... If they do, they play 4 Prismatic Endings. And maybe they don't even play Prismatic Ending. Seeing that they had Path to Exile in their deck, right? Can I draw an Urza Saga deck? So you always play the drum first. Oh, it's the wrong art. Jesus. So if my opponent had a path, I can always tap this. Oh my god. Fuck off. You got him, man. You shall never F6 against a Pithing Needle OP. Dude, I'm sorry. I mean, I honestly really dislike playing against their deck. So I'm really like not in the mood to play against that deck that is pure lottery. Like it's like this Reanimator BS. Especially that version that plays the Grief. I just feel that they're trying to like high roll you, you know. Alright, that's it with Fairy. Now we have 10 hours. Choose up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, and up to 1 target land. And tap the chosen permanent you control. Tap the chosen permanent you don't control. You gain 2 life. Alright, so a lot. -2. Look at the top 3 cards of the library, put 1 of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of the library in your order. That seems really bad. You get an emblem with untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step, and you draw a card during each opponent's draw step. Alright, I'm happy we'll not have to play against this a lot. I really like this card. Mostly for Yakmas, but... Somebody link the other art. Is it though? I mean, you play it and you tap an artifact, a creature, and a land, and you gain 2. So it has no impact on the battlefield when it comes down. That's the thing. It doesn't draw cards. If it goes down, it dies to a shock. So the good thing of the Big Teferi is that it pluses or like and wins and like gets card advantage, right? Whereas this one doesn't really get card advantage unless it minuses. So I don't know. At this point, they could just say, "Hey, this is my companion." No 1-drop. But my opponent's a Lurus gamer, so it could be that they have Discard spells as well. So this hand is quite grindy. Could also find my one. I mean, that also can happen in paper, you know? Like, you played your... Ah, this is a one drop. You play your... you know, you play your Breathing Needle, your opponent has resolves, and then you name their fetch land. Yeah, ultimate doesn't matter. The ultimate is like, if you ultimate a Planeswalker, you're already winning, right? My opponent just upkeep bolt me. Sure. They could have waited until I pop my bubble, but you got it. That resolves. And now I see what you put on top. That card that you really loved. And it was a land, so they're land light. They really wanted to find a land here, obviously. Ooh, so my opponent is playing... Can I draw a lista, please? That's a Scales and a Saga. I think I need to play the... I need to play an Ingenious Meat here. So let's play the Saga. Let's... sorry, Hangover Walker, I mean. Do I really want to grab here when the value is so big next turn if I grab? I'm gonna say no. Nice. Bold my Hanglag. Results. So my opponent's playing Prowess. Red-white Prowess with Dragon Rage's Channeler. I mean, if my opponent does not find a way to trigger Delirium, I'm gonna happily block. My opponent has 2 cards to find for Delirium. Maybe I have a Lava Dart. That's like burn. But this is gonna be no Delirium, so Dragon Rage's Channel is not gonna hit me. That's good. We go to 12, we take 3 here. Please. Oh, maybe I have triple law. I mean, this is good for me. I don't think I even need to pop the bubble. I believe I play, but I will not pop it. Yeah, it's burned with DRC, right? I'm at 9, I have lethal next turn. If they pull it in their hand, I win. I'm blocking, don't care. I would rather they use the 3 spells, right? There's no way I'm not blocking here. Searing Blaze. Not even Eidolon. That still dies. So if they use the last card, I win here for sure. I can play around Bolt by getting a Zavas, I think. Right, because I get a Zavas, sack it, yeah. So we're gonna do that. For now. So it just was just burned right now. So we can play around Bolt again as Vas. If we get a Nozzles, we don't play around Bolt, so it's better to play around Bolt. Even though they had played 2 balls already. Okay, McKay. This doesn't give lifelink, no? Oh yeah, it does. Awesome. You comment. Yeah. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. Alright, really like that. What about Bubble? Isn't Bubble a bit bad? Alright, keep it Smith in. I mean, my opponent just really attacked into my lockers, man. That other one is so good, man. Just so good. Insane. Here's just actually 2 things we can do. I'll probably play the scales. That's the RC. Haven't used it yet. I think it looks okay, right? Eidolon of the Great Rebel. That's good. But I think I like playing this first, going Walking Ballista, your friend. Just one, I don't want them to get their draw smoothed out, so it's gonna go ahead and kill it now. I know I take 2 from the Eidolon, but the draws being smoothed is kind of really brutal against me. So yeah. Like if every spell they cast they're able to put a they are able to scry, it gets really bad really quickly, right? So we need to be a bit smart about it. Next turn we can go Portable Hole, Scales Oscillates. And then yeah, let's see. Maybe we draw like a spell. Smash the Smithereens resolves on the trigger resolves. And the good thing is here, you don't take damage from Smash to Smithereens if you don't take it doesn't resolve, so it's actually it's perfect. You know, my opponent took 3 damage there and I didn't take anything, so imagine if they had been able to scry out a card. I mean, that would have been very tough. So always kill the DRC on site. That's what I'm trying to say. Another DRC. Alright, so play this boy. Oh shit. I actually need. I forgot that this doesn't give white. I always assume this is kind of a colorful land. I can activate this. May as the best, activate this, play Portable Hole, plays of Ass. Choices. Also play Ozzy, Portable Hole, and then Zavas. It's probably the best. I take a lot, but my opponent only has 2 cards left in hand, so now I wondered, should I play Zavas here? Should I just play the Scales? Yeah, I'll play the Scales and pass. So hopefully I don't die next turn, and then if I draw an untapped land, I think I almost can win. Right, I can play Zavas. I need 1 more land because I need to be able to play Zavas and sacrifice the... They put the card on top, that's scary. Oh, another Eidolon, yikes. We're down to 1. Alright, so did I win here? I'm playing Moss, activating Moss. Yeah, that's lethal, right? Oh no, I'm missing a land again. Shit. Activating Moss, plays of Ass. Yeah, I don't have a way to sack his Avas. Play Ingmas. Ah, that's probably lethal either way, right? So play Ingmas. So play Avas. Activate Ingmas. No, that's nothing. So I take 4. So any bolt kills me here, right? Because I'll take 1 plus 2. Yeah, if this was on top lane, I could win. Yeah, I'm pretty dead here. I guess I'll play this Abaz and pass. Yeah. Then I can activate the Ingmas to block, so they need to find Boros Charm or Double Bolt. So if their card in hand is a Bolt, I guess I still... No, I don't lose, actually. And then I think next turn I actually win with the Seconds of Us. Because now I can activate the Ingmas block. Oh, that's the card in hand they had. Probably, right? Seeing Blaze. That doesn't kill it. I think I'm fine here, guys. Because this says deals 3 damage, right? Okay. Man, if I had not grafted, I was dead here. Die by the Reborn, live by the Reborn, guys. That's why it's called Reborn after all. Alright, I'm fine. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm fine. Emoth can block, yeah. Problem is, I'm not sure if I'm fine. I'm only really fine if I find a list off the top. This is an instant? Wow, they could have done it on the Ingmas and kill it. And then they can kill me for sure. Too bad the Zavaz doesn't fly for free. Should think that about that a bit more. Yeah. I don't know how I can win here. I'm at 1 life. Not like this, right? So if this had been a white source, I could have won this game. Unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, we're very close here. If the pathway had played as a white source, I would have won. But yeah, I mean that's the kind of the price of playing Spire of Industry. If it had 1 more life, that was very, very close. I feel this is like a lot of the Scales games recently are extremely close. Luro so far has now come to my hand. This just cannot be a keep. This is really rough, but I think it's a keep. I'm not sure if I want to put back the power conduit or the one of the Zavasses. Power conduit is a bit slow, but I think it's a bit slow. I'm gonna cut it. If I had a Sire in hand, it could be different, I guess. The one of Horizon Canopy is gonna really deal us a lot of damage here. Yeah, if I had a Sire in hand, I would probably keep the power conduit. Right? Sure, my opponent's delighted to see me start with this play, but whatever. At least the scales, right? They also take one, so. Alright. Bubble. Meh. It's just bubble with a card. So you take 2 here, go down to 16 basically because of the Horizon Canopy next turn. Alright. You go, copy. I'm blocking here almost no matter what. Eidolon. Searing Blood. Take 3, make 2 Topters. Yeah, I'll block one of them, I think. Can't really afford to take 2 here, unfortunately. This is not lethal, but it's pretty good. I'm not attacking. Smash Smithering is the worst thing. The reason you put in the rabbit is that if they're holding the smash, you don't wanna make it easy on them. I don't think my opponent can deal me 11 with 2 lines. No blocks. What do you do? What you doing? What you... You got plans. Don't sit there. That was really such a card, man. Awesome. I love it. Look at my opponent fuming. Opponent's brain is like, psst. They take 8. I mean, I guess I can have Boros Charm. I still go to 3. I read it well, guys. You go. Banners. It's going okay. I'm a 1-on-1. I think my opponent cannot really deal me 11 damage here, but I have a lot of Topters. Some of them huge. Big boys, as I say. One of them is huge. So it's going pretty well. I mean, my opponent will go down to 4 if they cast any spell. I mean, I'm obviously blocking. They don't have Delirium. So I did pretty well, you know. I lost the first round. What was it again that I played? Yeah, Affinity that had like an insane hand. Like turn 2 Embry, turn 1. Oh, they could have Deflecting Palm. I still win, right? Through Deflecting Palm. So even if I attack, like there's no way they can deal me also. So I attack with 6, so even if they start... No, right, because I take 8, I go to 3, and they die. Right, I'm at 11. Yeah. I just take 8. Easy life. Full lures in hand. What you doing? I mean, maybe a pass to exile, but that doesn't matter either, right? It's funny my opponent is like so stuck on mana. You need to play more lands. 26 mana sources. I have 25 mana sources and 4 bubbles in my deck. I'm gonna say I like the Spires of Industry so far. They've been very good. I really like this mana base. If it was lethal, yeah. No, it's fine, I know. You're chilling at home. Your kids is making noise. I don't know. Something like this happening. The pound that deflected the damage. That's a G to the G. The fighting balance is pretty bad against skills because you almost always can sacrifice something. So I lost to Affinity that went turn 2 Embry into turn 3 double Thought Monitor into turn 4 double Cranial Plate and kill me. And then I lost to the next round. I lost because the next game I lost because they went turn 1 Embry this time around with Mishra's Bubble. Interesting for sure. Nice, good job, man. Was it the first trophy ever or your first trophy after a long day at work? So yeah, Dark Fight and completely wrecked this. OP. How are you doing, man? Let's find an opponent. Congrats on... By the way, guys, I think this card is really great. This red-white creature, legendary human knight. It says, if spell will deal damage to you or an opponent you control, prevent that damage. Flying, haste. If a spell will deal damage to an opponent or permanent an opponent controls, it deals damage +1. This is on a domain deck, right? With I think this card is crazy. It's a 2/3 flyer, haste. It just seems really good. Where's my opponent? Where's my opponent? It misses Fury? Why does it miss Fury? It doesn't say creature, right? Yeah. Spooky. I have Luros of the Dreamer then. I guess this hand is fine. I'm on the play for the first time in the league. It's not risky, but I just play also with this. So I can play Smith next turn and trigger it, which is kind of hot. Have a very grindy hand. Ravagano? Ravagano, man. Smith just dies, whereas if I play Hangavag, it's actually better. And then, since I'm seeing this and I really would like a land next turn, I'm gonna bubble. Okay, I don't know, let's see. I mean, if they want to have like double removal to kill this, it's not great, but it's still fine. Actually, playing bubbles kind of makes you worse against the monkey, right? Because they can just get the bubble through the monkey. But I mean, they need to use double removal spell to connect with the monkey, so maybe they just don't even attack. Shock. Dash a monkey. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. It also prevents, like, that card basically means that you win against burn and against any bolt deck. Like, if a deck is playing 4 bolts, 4 line holy hits, and you play that, you're like, oh boy. Actually going for it. Maybe a prismatic ending for the Ozolis. That shock maybe tells me. Alright. I still will trade. It's still not the worst. They use 2 removals. Yeah. Monkey down. They still use 2 removals. And oh my god, it's the beginning of each end step. Okay, what the fuck? Why am I playing Glimmer Void? Well, I didn't realize that Glimmer Void would do that. I thought it was only my end step. I'll take the bubble here. Trigger the thing. I mean, it's not the worst thing that has happened. We are even on cards, let's say. So we know... Alright, so they just do a prismatic ending. They have a silent clearing, they're not casting. Interesting. DRC. The prismatic ending, silent clearing, and then 1 unknown card. Can we draw scales? That deck? Dude, I didn't realize the power. I should have kept my bubble then. Now we know for next time. Ravagano too. So that's the last cunning hand. That guy goes. I mean, they trade, I'm kind of happy, right? Down to 9. Play my worker. And also, if my Hangavak dies next turn, I will trigger the Smith again. How's Smith doing? Pretty good. It's a 3-3. They cycle that. They do have the ending for the Hangavak, which is a bit sad, but you know, whatever. We still get to block here and trade with the Ravagan. They keep the card on top. I'm trading here, I don't care. They don't attack, right? They take 3. I got forgotten kind of about the ending, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I honestly think getting Lurus here first, it sounds kind of good. I also can, you know... I can just play it and get my bubble back. Put them at 6 too. I know I have a lot of stealth still, but Lurus just seems so strong. Especially if you don't have an answer for it. Like, I'll trade here any day. And I can play Lurus. That's our draw for Oli, right? Take 3. Maybe get their own Lurus in hand. I also just want to find scales, I guess. Oh, they don't even do that. Interesting. I mean, maybe they have K command and they destroy the. My mistake there. Yeah, could have this. Could have put the count. Maybe would not have done it, but whatever. My opponent goes down to 2 here, or they chump with the Lurus. Smith is going great, right? I mean, holy shit! Like my opponent's gonna chump here, and they don't have Lurus in their hand. I mean, I assume they're gonna champ, but apparently not. Next turn I can just kill. What are they drawing? Lightning Bolt, okay. So the last card in hand is Lightning Bolt. They have Lures in hand. I mean, this is lethal, I think. There's a good bolt and attack, but then they need to find something. Alright. So they have Bolt and Lures in hand. I don't need to show them the scales either. Just play. Alright. Alright. We won game 1. Maybe postboard is not so good. No, let's cut it. Cut a Saga. No, not 2, 1 Saga. No, Tyrannus no ahora voy. Alright, maybe Milo is a bit slow on the draw. Alright. Wow. Let's go. Okay, Lurus was great there. They couldn't discard it. The fact that DRC had to keep attacking was kind of annoying for them, I guess. I mean, of course, we won the play. We have been on the draw, a completely different game, but that's what the monkey does, which is a bit annoying. Like, monkey does that. Turns the game into like, oh, I'm in the play and I have monkey. Do you have an answer? Obviously not, right? Maybe we should be playing Godshot on the sideboard. I don't see lands in this hand. So unfortunately, I keep this. I think I put this back. White, green, yeah, okay. And if goes Ravagano or DRC, we can exile it with the pathway. And next time we can play the James Smith and trigger it. I think they do cut on some of the removal. Sorry, discard spells board. That's a DRC. So I'm thinking. Opponent? Any place? Mishra's Bubble. Oh my god. The freeze cry. So much value there. Don't even trigger it. So much Balue, guys. What can I say? They know about this, but I don't really care that much. I don't want to take damage. Get exiled, boy. Get exiled. So next time we go Smith plus Welding Jar, making it a 2/2. Dotty Voidwalker. Naughty Voidwalker, some say. Walking Ballista is actually better since there's a Naughty Voidwalker. So my opponent must have drawn the Blackcliff Cliffs, right? Take command is rough here. But in case you have to like, they take a ballista. Prismatic Ending my Smith. Not bad. Not a bad trade. I think I'm gonna play my ballista just to use my mana. Could also get Lurus in my hand. But I have nothing to bring back, right? So just play ballista, I guess. Oh. Yeah, no, actually I'm just gonna get Lurus in hand, I think. Because they want to discard my Lurus and they want to discard my ballista. So this way it makes it a bit more awkward for them. Second Dothy Woodwalker, that's strong. I mean, we could go Smith Ballista. This is gonna be 3 turns to kill me. If we go Smith Ballista. I mean, Ludo's kind of. I have nothing to bring back. I kind of like Smith Ballista here. Also find a portable hole. It'd be nice to draw like a scale or something. Or an Oswald, maybe. One fetches. So we have 3, 4 damage. Next one we go to 11. Oh. Oh my dude. Now we can cast it. Doesn't really do much, but. Dothy Void War. So they can get lures in their hand. Yep. What can they cast? They can have a Mishra's Bubble, right? We have to find a Nihil Spellbomb here. Portable Hole also good draw. Alright, Smith. Finance. Finance the thing. Hmm. Oh, I tapped wrong. Damn. Cannot cast lures now. But it's not that I tapped wrong, I just don't have the mana. Hmm. Check on the ballista here then. I'm so dead though. Let's go to the next game. I'm not gonna win this game. Alright, let's go. Um. Alright. Double Dotty with Walker. And this hand is good against stopping them, but it's not that good against. I guess we keep it, whatever. So you can go next turn, Worker, Prismatic Ender, their one drop. If we have a Ballista, we can ping this directly, also not bad. Why does this have dash again? Worker, ending. Oh. Damn it. I'd like to play this now, but of course you can't. So, Worker. Not gonna graft. I'll save it for some more value. I think it's very good against these one drops, of course. So we can Saga next turn and ending whatever if they have another one drop or if they have a two drop. If they have Dothy Void Walker, I'm gonna ending as well, go Saga. I mean, they need to shock again if they go Dothy Void Walker, and it looks like they will do that. All right. This is one of the better cards, so let's get rid of it. A lot of lands. That's okay, we have Lurus. And hopefully we have Saga. Also, exiling it is so relevant. I think this deck should maybe play like 3 endings, it's just so good. Playing white and having a clean answer to this thread is just so good, man. May have a DRC. Alright, so if I draw Ballista, I'm gonna ping the DRC, of course. I think Portable Hole is our best draw, because it can kill this. They only have lands. Also important that it... Double bubble. Okay, wow. They're saving them or what? Ballista killing this is pretty relevant. Otherwise, we will make some constructs. Play the Pendleton. They check my top deck. Gear 237. Thanks for following, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Prismatic Ending my Worker. Got it. So they need to get an instant or a creature in the graveyard to trigger this. And they put a card on top. Okay. That's a good draw, but sadly. So I can play the Pendelhaven to make this construct a 2-2. Not the worst. Right? So I can make the construct a 2-3, sorry. So you can actually block the... Yeah, Inquisition. That's gonna be 4, yeah. That's still a 12 only. They take our Smith. Lures in hand. I can get the heal spellbomb here. Could you have played the Smith by playing animating the Ingmoth? Yes, but I didn't want to do that because then the card I get from hand to hand is also you know. Oh. Huh. Can make a construct. I think exiling the graveyard is pretty important. I think I can make a construct here. Yeah, then he heals Spellbomb. Then alright, so then what we do is we sacrifice it, we exile your graveyard. Pay black. Draw a card. We hit you for 2. We go down to 9. And next time I have Scales plus. I know they can play Lurus, but Lurus will not get value. And almost all their bubbles were there, right? There's 3 bubbles in there. I know they can kill, Colling's Command kill this 2 right now, but... Second DRC. No. I'll block. Why not? Bolt, the other construct. But they still... I mean, they still need to find exactly creature sorcery. What is this? I guess we trade, right? Okay. Alright, but I get the Lurus with no value. Yeah, no value Lurus there. Then we play Scales. We still have our own Lurus. We kill these and they have 2 draw steps to find something. And we have the portable hole and we still have our own Lurus, even though we cannot really cast it yet. So they can cycle. I like to kill both so we don't have to deal with them anymore. They can silent clearing. Oh. Interesting. I could have killed it. Maybe I could have killed them actually. I think they're dead anyway. Yeah. So I made this a 6/6, yeah. Make this a 6/6. Pink. Pink. Hell yeah. Not the heal spell on, man. So good. Pink. 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 Easy. Alright, so other than the biggest bullshit, we are actually doing quite fine in this deck. 2-1 all the way though, but whatever. That's modern, you know? Is anybody playing modern here? Only Spike, so we're going to Spike, people. I'm gonna go rate Spike, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Put my opponent's on first. And then I will play the planes and play my Oscillus, I think. And then I can play the Welding Jar after the Smith. My Mishra's Ball has been okay. Actually, factually, okay. Baron Catcombs. Is this Yagmos? You always want to Mishra's Ball on your opponent's turn, so... Black. Goodbye, Smith. So you kind of discard, they kind of discard the card you draw. Smith is gone. Hopefully we draw anything to do with our mana. Plus his buck. I like the Walking Ballista over the Mishra's Bauble, I believe. That's pretty good. It's a nice, clean 2-for-1, you know? Maybe my opponent has the other card. But he's gonna be a 3-3 next turn. Probably my opponent is in some kind of Reanimator stuff. Actually been liking this list quite a lot, honestly. Honestly like the list quite a lot. I'm Margrave. So it's the second time we play against an Margrave deck in this league. Well, we have a non... I guess like a name creature, not artifact. Now, how do we read this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna graph next turn, that's why I'm playing first, so I don't have to deal with the trigger. I'm not sure how we beat this if they name creature, but if they name artifact, we can just... They also cannot have it, right? They don't have to have Margrave and Persist every single time. Right, guys? Last time I checked, it was not in the rules. I mean... From creatures. So these cannot get affected by creatures and they cannot get affected by creatures. Is there any way for me to beat it? Do I have any way in my deck to beat that thing? I'm guessing my Igmos Nexus is gonna be a creature, right? Oh well. This is such a cheesy deck, man. I don't understand why they had to push it so much. Mm, I think doesn't really answer much. Portal hole doesn't really answer much. I only have one path as an out for the Serra Misery. Do they? But do they even play Ashen Rider? Like, yeah, they have the Archon of Cruelty, but 2 mana to stop that seems like a bit bad. Yeah, Archon of Cruelty, but I think they're just gonna get the Serum is a Misery, right? Why wouldn't they get something? No lands, more. Hey man, I'm good. I'm good actually. It's been a good time. I mean, if my opponent has status into Margrave into Persist again, we just lose, but that's what it is, you know. They take the worker. Interesting. Alright, that's our Rakdos as a Misery, so not the worst to draw it right now. Maybe a Prismatic Ending, and that's why I take the worker. I'm doing fine. I mean, I played against this kind of deck twice, and it's so stupid. In my opinion. I'm gonna cast on Margrave. I'm gonna put a Serra's Misery in my graveyard. Next turn, I'm gonna cast Persist. And you know what? I'm gonna put it back on the battlefield. Oh no! Really? Did not expect that one. I think I would rather just path the Serra's Misery and put a counter on my Hangabag Walker. I'm gonna put a counter on the Walker now. Zero. I know. No surprises there. It's a bit bad to give them a land, but it's worse to... Who would have thought they would do this? They had 2 games in a row. Thoughtseize and Margrave into... I mean, if they have Ephemerate, I'm fucked here. If they have Ephemerate, it's like, okay. Path to Exile? Do you have Ephemerate? No. Alright, no Ephemerate. Was had by OP. Still, they have Saga, right? Need to be a bit careful. Could get Lures in hand, cast it next turn, put a counter here. But I kind of like the idea of just making a 2-2 Ballista. My opponent's only at 12, right? So you can get 2 constructs that will be... I mean, next turn the construct is going to be pitifully small. I'm going to grab in this instance. And then next turn I'm going to put Lures in my hand. Or pump this. This is 8, 10. So 8, 6, 10 damage next turn. So if they shock for some reason, they're dead. Alright. Path to Exile 2. Prismatic Ending. That looks most like a Prismatic Ending. Yeah, double Prismatic Ending is a bit annoying. I'm really curious why they discarded my worker there. Did they misclick? Also, it's a pretty good card. I have another one. All right. And paddle push too, of course. Bone shards discard this thing. Okay. Come on, Lurus. Curious. Actually, people always feel so smart when they first exile the Hangavak and then exile the Ozolis. So they are like, oh yeah, I got them. I got you, Mr. Seri MTG. You did not see this one coming. You did not see this one coming, Mr. Seri MTG. Oh, this doesn't tap for white, sadly. Man, this guy Spires have been on and off, I must say. I'm gonna make a 1-1 here. I guess it's gonna be a 2-2. I gotcha, Mr. Seri MTG. Oh, it's a book. I'm Margrave. I also would like to draw Urza's Saga. My opponent has drawn 2 of them. I would also like to draw 1 of them. They can exile next turn, right? This what is that? Flashback 4. We cast the Lurren, the Catto. Cazze! We cast the Walking Ballista. My opponent will probably arc on me next turn. Just a bit on the annoying side of things, but it's okay. God! I forget they have that. Is it just like this? Just return it, flashback 4. Yeah. Alright. Uro 2.0. Oh, I should have pinged them once. Yikes. Well, it happens. Sometimes misplays happen. They should attack here. It's got a second cookbook. It could be that we draw something interesting. I actually can bubble myself too, right? See what I draw. Iron Ravager. Do I want to draw that now? Oh no, they'll make me discard this. I'm a fucking retard. Okay, so plans within plans within plans. So I'll attack, they'll sacrifice, I'll put the counters here. Yeah. Next turn, actually we can win next turn if my opponent just does the thing. Well, so now I get to discard this Hangaba, which is a bit not smart by me. That's a 4-4. So I'll go up to 15. Man, if I had this Hangaba in hand, I could win. That's a mistake. Well, I guess I could lose the cat. No, I would have the Ballista. Alright. That's a 5-5. I kind of need to chump it, right? They can make 2 more, so it's a 7. I'm dead, right? This is just 6. Yeah, fuck. Oh my god. I hate this deck. Alright, good job, opponent. Yeah, I said I would open this chest the other day, so let's go. $175 play points, a Triumph, some random thing. Hapatra. Basically nothing. A booster of Commander Legends, open that. There's a card that is busted, right, in Commander Legends? Probably not this one. Alright, so what do I think of the list? It was okay. I mean, we lost to the Reanimator deck. We never managed to draw Urza Saga. My opponent had always the nuts, and that's always hard to beat. I think we only lost to decks that had the absolute nuts against us. So it's very hard to beat that. But the list is fine. I like the Prismatic Endings and Ingenious Meats. I didn't like the Glimmer Void so much. The bubbles were okay, but a bit awkward sometimes. But they're good with this Meats, so maybe it's just good enough to run them. Icastle Lure is very easy, this list. I never drew Power Conduit. I never drew the Basilisk Scholar, so I have no idea. Never drew the Blacksmith Skill. I think Animation Module should be there. Probably should be another Prismatic Ending. Seal of Primordium also never came up, so I only played one league, so you know it happens. Okay. What should we do, guys? Some more scales? I was thinking of playing Yawgmoth some more. I've been loving Yawgmoth.